Hey everybody, what's going on? What's going on? So let's go on to topic number 2, season 2, episode 1. So for topic number 2, we're gonna go into: is it okay to let other people discipline your children? So just I get like in the moments where you got other people watching your children and keeping your children for you. Maybe you at work, maybe you went out, maybe you had something to do. Is it okay to let other people discipline your children? Is that cool? Let's go ahead and hop into that, fellas.
Are they a part of the village or are they just outside? They gotta be a part of the village.
I mean, if you leaving your children with them, they definitely should be a part of your village, your inner circle. You gotta watch who you leave your children with like that. Like, man, look, for sure, for sure. What you think, Douglas?
I think so. I think you should. Right now, there's a lot of kids that are acting up in school, and these teachers are pretty much the parents. If you think about it, like not to take anything away from the parents, but these teachers, they spend a lot of time with the children. 5 days a week.
You think teachers should be able to discipline?
I'm not saying that teachers should be able to. I agree with what
No,
Lewis is saying. If they're
it
part
should
of
be
the
like that.
yeah, if they're part of the village, because you can't just trust your child with any old teacher. Because not all teachers want the best for children.
Mm-hmm.
But like if they are part of the village, I think that's important because like whenever I was growing up, my aunts and my uncles they used to whoop me, and they knew for a fact that if I tried anything that they would either whoop me or they would tell my parents, and then I get another whooping. So I had people that were constantly um, making sure that I was staying in line, making sure that I wasn't disrespecting my elders, making sure that I wasn't acting up outside the parameters of my family. You know what I'm saying? So I think that kind of helped mold me because it showed me to respect those that I didn't know. So it didn't give me like a sense of entitlement that I could treat anybody any type of way just because they weren't part of my family. So or immediate family. So I think it did help. Having other people discipline me as a child. So taught me how to respect.
I know in my grandma's house, she told all my friends that once you come inside this house, I can whip your ass. So if you don't want me to be in that position, don't even come in this motherfucker. Like my grandma told my friends that. So like you said, it teaches you a different type of respect. Like when I was kids growing up, if you went over anybody's house, they could whip your ass. Like,
But the way I was raised, if somebody had to whoop me out besides my mom and daddy, it wasn't gonna be good for me when I got home. So
right.
I wasn't acting out for nobody else to whoop me.
Yeah, like I don't want to be honest person. Me, I got children. Like if it's a family member, like one of my brothers, they uncles, for my kids, one of their aunties, I'm cool with that. Or as if it's a family member. But outside of that, bro, don't touch my kids, bro. Let me know what happened and I'll discipline. Because like I don't know, I'm just not comfortable with. I ain't comfortable with somebody that's not in our family putting their hands on my kids out. Cause I might just fuck you up. I might just like just straight up. Like if you not the uncle, auntie, grandma, grandpa, like don't touch my kid. Cause I don't know if you really love them or care about them. Like you might just be with them cause you mad, cause you angry, cause you ain't got no control over yourself for whatever reason. If you ain't, like I got, children with women and like I'm not with that woman and it's men in the household. Don't touch my kid. Don't, nigga. Yes, you can buy him a PlayStation, but you can't whip his ass. Yes, nigga. Yes. You can feed him every day, nigga. You can do all that, but no, you can't. Like,
you gonna have to come get that little nigga.
that's fine. Send him
his ass over there with you.
Send him to me, and cause I don't like. I mean, if they done been together for a long time, then that's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they done been together a time, I know you're gonna be around, you're gonna be a part of his life. You know, I take that a little bit differently. But like,
I'm spending my money. He's staying under my roof, eating my food. I'm paying the lights, rent, and everything else. Yeah.
and I
You want some too?
and I don't whoop like other people's kids, and I don't whooped other people's kids before. But I asked for permission though. Like anytime I done whoop somebody else's kids, I'm being honest and truthful. I done had to call their mama and daddy and ask them like, cause I let them know like, hey, your child's doing whoop, can I do this? I ask them, I get permission first, so that way they can know what's up. I mean, but a lot of kids, they father ain't even in their life, so it ain't like you calling to make sure with the father like.
I've only whooped my stepchildren. I ain't never whooped no other kids.
Like, I done whooped a couple of my nieces and nephews. I definitely whooped, like, my last relationship. I only had to whip her one time, though, but I whooped her before, like, I try to, like, because me personally, like, with whoopings, like, and we done talked about this before, I don't, like, if you doing it all the time, it's just abuse at that point. Like it got to be moments to where you sitting down talking with the child, getting an understanding with them, or just punishing them, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like it shouldn't always be a whooping, because then it's like, because if you whoop, because if you whooping for this, for something that's not as serious, what happens when they do something serious? Then what you gonna do? You gonna kill them?
Like, you gotta up the ante.
Yeah, you gotta up it. You got
to know the severity of the
yeah, because if I get the same ass whooping I get for this, then the kid ain't gonna learn nothing. They gonna just do whatever.
I never whooped somebody.
Yeah, I whooped my knees.
So it's like
it wasn't nothing too big, but you know, like
they shit just being hard headed.
Yeah, you know they some of them.
Some days they just don't want to listen. Yeah,
you know they
want to try you.
They forget that we there to protect them, but you know they want to test us.
Yeah.
See how far that they can go. So,
I went into the room. They jumping off of the bed. They jumping off of the bed onto the floor, just making hella noise, just thudding hell loud. I told them like, hey, y'all need to quit jumping off that bed. Then they stopped for a little bit. And then I went back upstairs and I'm just sitting by the door to listen to see what they doing. And then I hear my daughter say, cause she up there with her friend, she was like, my daughter say, the other girl said, didn't your daddy say that we supposed to stop jumping on the bed? And my daughter say, I don't care, it's just too much fun. Yeah, bro, that's why she be getting her ass whooped. Hard headed. Like I heard her say, I don't care, my baby said it's just too much fun. So I let them jump in there again. I went to open that door when they seen me. Should have seen the look in their eyes. I already had the belt in my hand. It was already ready to go. I gave both of them 2 good ones. Like y'all already know what was up. Yeah, and let her mama know, and you know her mama say the girl she need her ass whipped. She, you know, cause a lot of mamas don't like whooping their kids, cause I don't know, like they gotta be so mad to even whooping, and you so mad
That's
you
a long time to whoop.
Yeah, cause you fuck around, fuck the kid up. Like I don't know, this generation of mamas, I don't know why they don't be wanting to whoop their kids. I mean, it's some that they don't care, they don't whoop their kids, but it's a good number of mamas I know that don't. They don't be whooping their kids.
Bro, like, it's like a huge change, bro. Like, parents are not parents are trying to be friends with the children.
Yeah, they don't want the children to feel a certain type of way.
Right. My mom didn't care. My mom was like, shoot, you gonna be mad now? Shoot, just imagine what you're gonna be feeling after you're done with this whooping.
Because the kid,
then I'm gonna tell you, Dad, you gonna get another one.
Yeah,
you're gonna get it worse. So we eventually grow up to understand why we got whooped or why we got disciplined. But nowadays, it's like you want to be friends with the kid and you want everything to be cool with the kid. But the kid is like, is trying to overstep their boundaries as a kid, and then they begin to feel entitled, and that's how they put their lives in danger because they don't have no discipline, they don't have no structure or respect, and they run across the wrong one.
Did this before, now you want to do it?
Yeah, because if you don't let it go on, say if you haven't whipped your kid up until they get like 10 or 11, yeah, they going to be looking at you crazy. Because you ain't never even did it before. So, shit, my kids been getting popped. If you old enough to say no, you old enough to get your ass smacked. Like, smack the fuck up, straight up. I follow the Bernie Mac. I'm on the Bernie Mac.
To the white meat show.
Man, look. Your kid was jumping on my couch. I hit his ass with a brick and told him to sit his ass down. Like, I will knock your kid the fuck out. Don't leave your kids with me. If they can't be whooped, don't leave your kids with me. For real, because I'm not dealing with all that mess. I expect children, of course, children want to have fun and jump around, do all that. Go outside and do that. You can't do that in the house. And it's teaching them a way of respect and the decorum and the way to carry themselves throughout life. It ain't just about like trying to say they can't have fun and say they can't do this, can't do that. You only got 13, 14 years to raise this person into an adult. By the time they're 14, 15, they should be able to. In other countries, bro, this Muslim man was talking about that. By the time a man is 14, 15, and other cultures and stuff like that, they are considered men and considered to carry themselves like men and women. Like over here in America, we want kids to be kids until they 18. Then they 18, they just supposed to hit a switch and just become mature.
Just don't know how to be adults. Don't know how to.
But you ain't, you ain't disciplined them. You ain't taught them. You ain't did nothing this whole time. Like, it's a development. Like, you only, after 14, 15, because, we all been 14, 15, you start kind of trying to figure things out on your own. You got an understanding of what's going on. Like, you kind of tune out sometimes the stuff the parents trying to teach you. So, man, the first 13, 14 years is critical, man. And you don't even trying to be their friend.
And then I got a scripture, that goes along with what we're talking about. Because a lot of people, some people gonna watch this and be like, "Oh, these are horrible people." They put their hands on children and they hit children and all this stuff. That is the reason why a lot of kids are putting themselves in positions where they're getting killed. They're running across strangers that don't care about them, that are ready to just kill them and end their lives because they don't know when to stop. They don't know when to respect an adult. They don't have no compassion for people outside of
the kids.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So if you don't teach these kids some structure, let them know that there's consequences to their actions early, they're going to meet somebody outside of the real world that's not going to have that leniency. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And people they think that disciplining a child is a bad thing if you beat them or whatnot. But most of the people that I know that were disciplined that way growing up, they turn out to be good. Like, they turned out to have respect for people. You know what I'm saying? It's those that didn't discipline their child, that the kids have no respect. They don't speak to the elders with respect. They don't carry themselves. They have a sense of entitlement. And all this comes from not being disciplined at an early age. And it just gets bigger and bigger and worse. So the scripture that I have is Proverbs 13, verse 24. And it's, "He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chastiseth him betimes." So even in the Bible, it's saying like we need to discipline our children, and we need to let them know like, hey, once you step across this line, there will be consequences, and they will be enforced. And this is not to rain on your parade, but this is to protect you the future, because some kids, they never learned that, and that is the reason why they're dead to this day. You know, so I think that's very important that we be firm and be stern on our discipline with children.
Whip them kids, or they're gonna end up whooping you.
Or they're gonna end up dying and getting whooped by somebody else, not making it. So.
Right.